Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast.
Haha, what is up, everybody?
Podcast. Talking about bullshit and other things. So, on today's Daily Grind podcast for Tuesday, December 29th, I want to talk to you guys about this TikTok video that I came across. And basically, it's a really weird, kind of disturbing video where this kid, I would say a teenager, is basically driving his mother's vehicle, and he ends up like smashing into other vehicles and damaging them.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is my mom's car and I was moving it.
Okay, well, you need to call your mom up here and give me your insurance card. I'm calling the police. Thank you so much. Get your car. Crazy. What the hell is wrong? You get in the car. You get in the car. You get in my car. What the hell are you doing?
Sit down and calm down. Just sit down and calm down.
And when he says he's sorry, he goes, "This is my mom's vehicle. I'm very sorry." Like he didn't want any trouble, which I can completely understand. You made a mistake, you effed up. Was he drunk? Because from the comments, a lot of people are saying he was either drunk, he was high, something, because there's no way that you could do that. Like, he smashed the car. You could see the car that he hit was very messed up on the side of her car, right? And I can understand the lady was very calm about it. But when he drives off, he literally hits the Ford F-150 and goes like this, like bounces up. Like he hits the bumper. And she goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And he gets out of the car, looks, and then takes off running. Like, really? What are you going to do? Call your parents? Because I want to know what the end result was. Because that's the only version of the video that is out there. There's no, like, second part. Because on TikTok, you only get a minute of filming. So I'm wondering what the second issue of this video is, because that is crazy. Like I said, on the Daily Grind podcast, people, we talk about hot topics and crazy things that are just going on right now. And that is going massively viral. And this kid is completely idiotic. They should take his license away. You should never drink, smoke, or do anything when you're going to operate a motor vehicle. And it clearly was on the news. If you just type in kid hits car TikTok, it's all over YouTube, everything, and it's blowing up. But it's disgusting that this kid is going out of his way to basically saying I'm sorry is a okay thing. Like, you're gonna get away with it by saying, "Oh, I'm okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." It doesn't matter if you didn't mean it. It's like me going out there and slapping the hell out of somebody and going, "Oops, sorry." Like my mom used to say, sorry means you wouldn't have done it in the first place. Sorry is not a word you should be using it. Sorry is saying, I wouldn't have done it if I knew the repercussions of what were going to happen. So this kid went out of his way to do whatever he did, crazy, drinking or whatever. But you don't say, "Well, I'm sorry, but this is my mom's vehicle. Please don't do nothing." Like she said, "Can you get your insurance card?" It would have been settled. Maybe he was drinking. They wouldn't have called the police. Like, it would have been settled. But she said, "I'm calling the police." And I think that's what scared this kid. He got out of his car and he took off and was like, "I'm running." It's like, really? That's the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, when I seen that video pop up on TikTok, I was like, I have to talk about it because that's a crazy situation. I've never seen that. Like, I thought he was going to back up and haul ass on out of there. But what you do see is him just driving out of there and smashing into the other car. So apparently either he was drunk or he just has bad habits and he just doesn't know how to drive. And even if he goes to tell his parents the story of what actually happened, it's on video. It's going viral. So no matter what, the local news in that town was showing it, and the parents going to see that and understand that the kid was in the wrong. And you cannot tell me any differently that the kid did anything right. Okay? I can see him backing out, but why was he trying to leave? He was trying to run. And then he hits the truck, and then he just runs off. Like, I wonder about who the Ford F-150 driver was. If he's some big dude that's going to be pissed off, because I'd be infuriated. Because you don't go out of your way and do this shit. That's the craziest thing. You don't text and drive. You don't drink and drive. If you don't know how to drive, then don't drive at all. Here's the problem with what happened. A lot of people nowadays are so used to their parents babying them, especially young people. They're so used to their parents actually babying them and actually them getting away with anything, and their parents always saying, yeah, Jimmy, you could do this, or yeah, Jimmy. And it's always those participation ribbons too, that people like, oh, even though you suck, we're still going to give you an okay that you participate in this activity. So in this incident, he's saying, well, even though I said I'm sorry, that should cut it, right? Saying you're sorry shouldn't cut shit. That's the problem. Like I said, younger generation doesn't understand that you can't go out and act like a fool and get away with it. It's like Logan and Jake Paul when they're on YouTube. These people were doing crazy shit. They were going to the suicide forest. They were actually tasering, I think it was a possum on one of their videos, getting truckloads of videos. And then once one video went viral for the wrong reason, they were like, what? YouTube never did nothing. They were saying everything we were doing was okay. And now that people tell them it's not okay, they no longer do a lot of that crazy nonsense that they were doing. And this kid in the video is probably the same way. His parents never slapped him in the face and said, no, you can't be doing this. So him getting out of the car and running away was his way of like, I'm calling my mom and my mom's going to deal with it. And even though I'm like 22 years old, I shouldn't be in trouble because I didn't do nothing wrong. In the end of it, that kid should get his license revoked for doing that crazy thing. Like, if I did something like that, you think my family would let me get away with that? Oh, hell no. They would slap me in the face and say, you can't be driving if you're going to act like a complete ass on the street. But this kid needs to be looked at as like a jerk off, especially getting all this massive attention, all these videos going viral about this kid doing the crazy things that he did. It's unacceptable in my book, especially me. I don't even do this. I don't even text and drive. But seeing that, that's crazy. So if I was the kid's parents 100%, I would slap him in the face and let him know this is unacceptable in a way that he didn't realize this was okay, because him getting out of the car, you would assume, okay, he's backing up just so he can be behind the lady for some odd reason. And even the lady said, just call your mom, have her come up to the store, and we'll deal with it. He hits the lady, drives off, then hits another car, and then gets out and looks like, no one's seen me, and he runs. I'm just wondering if this is one of those cases where the kid never done anything wrong, or the parents have babied this kid into a point where he's doing nothing wrong. So he believes he did nothing wrong, and saying sorry is the best thing for him. But I really want to know what the end of the story is. Like, what actually happened. Like, why did he do what he did? I want to hear this kid's story, because for me it's mind-boggling that he hits 2 or 3 cars, whatever it was, and then just bounces like, oh, I said sorry, but I got to go home now. Like, really? The parents are going to wonder what the damage on the car is. Because that's the thing. The parents are going to be like, yo, what's all this damage? And I wonder if he was going to go home and go, well, someone hit you, Mom. Sorry. That's probably what he's going to say, is somebody hit him. But because the video is going so viral, obviously the parents have seen it online or seen it on the news. You can't tell me any differently than how I see this. I see it as he's a dumbass that was probably drinking or smoking, and he couldn't handle it, and he crashed the car, and he drove off and went zonk the other car, and it was like, okay, I gotta get out, I gotta run, and he got out and was run. But at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think, if you guys seen this video going viral or you haven't seen this video going viral. I seen it last night, and I thought I would just talk about it. So it's always, that is episode 2 of the Daily Grind podcast, and we'll see you guys back here for another one.